That was a time when I was watching a lot of televangelist preachers, and I was sort of enthralled with their ability to. They were great rock performers, you know, like Jerry Falwell and Jimmy Swaggart. And to me, they were amazingly electrified rock performers. The way they'd work up a crowd, and so I started listening to their language and taking some of their language because it fits with rock music, you know, that kind of incendiary uh, performing. And but also, you know, I didn't want to just mock Christianity or you know, be negative about Christianity because that's sort of a dumb alternative rock thing to do, and it's kind of predictable. So I took the things that I thought were valuable and just twisted them a little bit and used them as an excuse to get into that frame of mind. Uh, I'm not religious in any conventional sense at all, but the things I seek in music maybe are kind of spiritual or transcendent, or I'm too cynical, I suppose, or too maybe selfish or something to be anything. So I tend to gravitate towards the thinking about everything being equal. About, well, and this is too abstruse. Thinking about the life force or the molecules that inhabit all things that are transferable. That I know that our body is constantly changing, that it will eventually rot, and then as it rots, it will transmute into something else, and that nothing is stable, nothing is really has an entity in and of itself except the entire universe, which is constantly feeding and shifting and drifting back into itself, you know. So that's sort of a Buddhist way of thinking too. It's also a modern physics way of thinking about things, you know. And time, the way that physics thinks about time is sort of similar to Buddhism also. So I just did through reading various things, not necessarily seriously, not like scholarly investigations, but just when I'm reading something, I incorporate it into what I write about naturally.